to the page, and I want to share some things. All right. I said, what does a collective need to know? And it stopped recording. Let me make sure it's still recording. Yes, it's still recording. Just give me a second. Now, human relations. I'm going to share this, and I'm going to share some of my viewpoints. Help me today, I will help you tomorrow. Mutual aid, like one hand washes the other, right? Help me today, I will help you tomorrow. It's good to have souls that will help you today and you help them tomorrow. But sometimes it doesn't always have to be that way. But it's beautiful to have mutual aid. That also comes in the ways of love, right? Someone making you a priority and them making you making them a priority back when you guys can, because everybody has a life. Kinship. The river does not flow straight because it is alone. If you injure your tongue, your whole mouth becomes full of blood. Look at it this way. When people injure their tongue by spewing hate, speaking ill towards other people, wishing them bad, wishing them sickness, wishing them to drop. And when those wishes aren't granted, what happens to them? They have to sit in that mouth full of blood. So that's why you got to be very watchful. That's what I'm feeling from this. This is what's going on in the collective right now. The strong and the weak, we break the calabash with a single blow. A single blow. That's strength. When you're able to, a single blow of doing something. Cautions. Do not put your garbage on an abandoned road. Meaning, don't leave your baggage on a road that is abandoned, because nobody's going to come and clean that up. Same thing for people's healing on their journey. Don't just think you're going to come into somebody's life and try to get close to them so you could drop your shit onto them. It don't work that way. Evidence. What everyone says cannot be denied. Knowing how to live. Impossible to do two things at once. A hen does not sleep in two different places. Because a hen is very sacred. A hen is a baby. A hen doesn't want to be in two different places at a time. It wants to feel safe. It wants to stay in a place that they know is safe for them. Same thing with people and energy. People that bounce to different people and give their... Nah. Coping. The vine has no eyes and yet it reaches above the roof. The vine has no eyes and yet it reaches above the roof. Same thing with us human beings. Who would think that a human being is able to travel in different realms? Who would think that a human being can be broken, beat, shattered, and they still pick themselves up? Who would think that a person gets their leg amputated and they still can walk, find a way to pick themselves up? Who would think that a man can draw with their toes? Who would think that someone who has been kicked down, beat up, can rewrite their life? Who on earth would believe that us human beings that was made from clay and from dirt, the jinns are truly obsessed with the human beings? Even the galactic forces, there was one of them that traded the human beings for something else. But these galactic forces, they're realizing who we are. We are truly ascended masters and our brains are different. But who would think that we're able to see the unseen forces, the exterior forces? And they say no hocus pocus shit, because a lot of people say they do, but they really don't. Who would think that they're able to create portals just by... Who would think that people are able to see different dimensions? When people, an artist is drawing certain things, they are there, their higher self. There's many different higher versions of you that is literally traveling while you're in this 3D shelf. Right now I'm talking to y'all and my higher selves is doing work on different realms. Who would think that? They say it's impossible, but baby, it's possible because I live it too. Those dreams are not just dreams, they're reality. Who would think that a human being is able to see and feel what they do? These eyes see through everything. Who would think that these hands have glistened? Who would think that these hands, somebody touches you, you get goosebumps? Because they have that Amin energy, that God energy inside them. Right? That friction. right? You rub two rocks together, what happens? It causes friction, but it causes a flame. We cause flames too. That eternal burning flame, that violet flame, that pink flame, that white flame, all of that, baby. This ain't no new stuff to me, baby. I'm putting people on now. Because there's a lot of people that just want to speak about things, but they don't live this life that you and I live, that I'm speaking about. They just want to come on here and act like they know everything, but they don't even they have not once have really been sitting with themselves and mastering things. So shout out to the real light workers. Shout out to the real light workers. The real ones. Not these fake NPCs that they call them. These jinns. Yeah. If you eat carry on, your breath will smell bad. Same thing, you drink alcohol, what's gonna happen to you? Breath is gonna stink and you're gonna smell like a devil, like a jinn. Malaikas a stubborn. Malaikas a mene. Right? So you always talking shit, you always got shit in your mouth, your breath's gonna smell bad. Just like a rotten tooth. You don't get that rotten tooth fixed, you open your mouth, it's gonna smell like cocky. And people are not gonna like this version of me, because I'm done being nice, baby. I'm done. This is me. People can't handle my Queen of Swords energy. It's all good. Then go listen to somebody else. Because on this side, I speak truth. And this is just passion. Accusation. When the dwarf antelope ate peanuts, it is said that the jackal taught it. Everybody. So for instance, I'm sitting here doing my thing. People steal from my content, wisdom and knowledge I share. They think that they got hella followers that they can go and just share that. They get insight, right? People want to be like, oh, where'd you learn that from? Myself. By me. Nah, it can't be. Somebody taught you that. Nah, motherfucker, I learned this shit myself. I am who I am all by myself. I sat with myself for 2 years. I've healed alone with nobody by my side. So therefore, I really don't need nobody by my side. Because if I could sit alone for 2 years and live in this apartment for 3 years by myself, no relationship for 3 years, but sat with myself for 2 years, I've been on this journey, I don't need nobody. People need me. I've come to realization, and I'm keeping it above. People need me more than I need them. So I'm the hermit. The hermit is not going to get off their mountain. People going to come to the hermit. But you do wrong by the hermit, that hermit will fuck you up. That hermit will fuck you up. Kindness, wickedness, and gossip. The hen lays her egg and drops her excrement in the same hole. Oh, I slept where I ate. I shitted where I ate, where I slept, something like that. That's saying. I dated 2 co-workers. Yeah. I slept where I ate. You can't do that. You're not going to eat from the toilet, right? You take a dookie, you're not going to eat from there. You're not going to drink water from the toilet. You're not going to eat where you just pissed on. When a man or a woman ejaculates, right? Let's keep it a buck. Why would a man want to even slurp that? Why would a woman even want to slurp that? Ew. Ew. Straight up. It's nasty. It's nasty. Oh, I've done it before. It's nasty. Get the fuck out of here. That's that whole sexual energy shit. That shit is nasty. When you go fishing, you choose a good place. When you want to get married, choose a good family. Absolutely. You want to fish a swamp to get fish, because that means you're going to eat the swamp water. When you go fishing, you choose a good place. When you want to get married, choose a good family, because when you marry that person, you also marrying that family. So you got to be able to get along with their sister, their brother, their mother, their father. And why a lot of marriages break down is because they marry that person, then they realize their family is also that person. And if that person's family is a shitty family, sometimes you're marrying that family and you get hit with all that nasty shit. I'm not taking on nobody's shit. Yeah, I love you, but nah. Been there, done that. I was already a slave to somebody. All my life throughout these relationships and people, places, and things. A slave. I don't even like to use that word. Get the fuck out of here. Done is done. I'm on my big girl energy right now. And you know what? I could care less. I ain't dimming my light for nobody no more. For nobody no more. And that's the type of time you gotta be on. It's not you. I'm instilling greatness inside of you right now. Lifting you up. You gonna feel this frequency, baby. I'm gonna activate your ass from this screen. I'm gonna make you remember. When a wife becomes a judge of her husband, nothing goes well. Absolutely. Because a woman shouldn't be knocking a man. Especially when a man is truly trying to provide. When you see a man is truly trying to provide and you keep kicking him and kicking him and kicking him, what's going to happen? But it's different if the man is an ain't no shit motherfucker. Then you know what? Because there's a lot of men out there that ain't shit. They ain't shit men. They talk big talk. Oh, I work, I do this, I do that. Okay, and? The woman works too. She takes care of the kids, she cleans, she cooks, she does everything. Disputes. You can drink from a calabash whose neck is curved, but you don't cut bad palaver. Bitter and sweet. Bitter and sweet. Anybody that's interested, here you go. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam.